What if I told you the majority of my leads come from my free organic content and not paid ads? I'm going to teach you 5 steps and give you 5 ways to be able to do this so that you don't have to pay for ads and spend a ton of money on advertising and be able to get this ton of leads for free. So this is the program that I'm using. This is Arvow. There's a free link. There's a link below for you can try it out for free and also get 10% off. But basically, this is the tool that I use to generate my free SEO optimized content. So really, this is super powerful, and this is step 1: is to release frequent, consistent content that's SEO optimized for keywords within your niche, optimized for titles, optimized for meta description, H1, H2, internal links, external links. This allows you to do everything with just a couple of clicks, and you don't have to write the articles either, so it's going to save you a ton of time. The key is releasing or using this tool to create the best content possible. So how you would want to do that is create content silos. So this is really kind of plays into how you're going to do this. So you would create your main niche is maybe like maybe it's real estate. So then you would create silo topics for real estate. So maybe this first one is first-time home buyers. Maybe this one is sellers that want to sell. And maybe, pardon my chicken scratch here, and maybe this one is maybe investing. So those are your silos that kind of all play into the real estate market here. And that's what you're going to create content around. You're going to create articles, many articles that all are talking and serving this content silo, each of these silos. And maybe you have more than 3, maybe you have 5, whatever the case may be. Usually it's like 3 to 5 kind of content silos that kind of play and roll up into this. So that's what you're going to basically think about first, and do some keyword research. There's tools out there you can do keyword research as well. But that's going to be your starting point. That's going to be really the foundation of your house, is to think about, okay, how do I want to serve this niche? What are my content silos? But once you have that, and once you know your content silos, then you're going to pop over here to Arvow and use this to create your SEO articles. So you can see here, you can put the keyword in here. You can put the title if you have it. If you don't have the title, that's totally fine. You don't need the title. It'll generate one for you. But basically, you can put your keyword here relating to what I just talked about as far as the silos. You would add it. Once you add the keyword, it's going to go over here to your input, which these are going to be, you can have as many inputs as you want, but this is going to be your different inputs. So I did one on personal injury lawyer. Here's one on revenue-based financing. So you can kind of see, once you have your input, then you can generate the article. You can also take it a step further. You can go in here before you generate the article and make tweaks. You can change the focus keyword. You can change the content, the language, tone of voice, point of view. You can add your own knowledge base or connect it to the web. You can change the formatting, structure, add a call to action, internal linking. You can add your sitemap, which is really powerful. It keeps everything linked together. It kind of plays into your content silos as well. And you can internal link back to your money pages, which is like book a consultation, book a free call, buy this, whatever the case may be. External linking, you can include your own, or it'll do it for you. It'll do images, AI images, or you can do stock images or custom images. Videos, you can have it automate, put a YouTube video here, or do your own, whatever the case may be, but it'll do a relevant YouTube video. But then once you're ready to go and you hit generate, I'm going to show you a sample of an article here. This is like one for real estate in Miami. So if I go and click in here, you can kind of see the type of article that this thing generates. Fully SEO optimized, includes a main image, table of contents, and then it includes valuable information with internal links, external links, a YouTube video that's relevant, very in-depth, very visually appealing, and very user-friendly article. Basically, the whole goal of this article is for people to find it in search, create a lot of value so that they stay and read the article, and then want to click to your other articles, go to your other pages to buy your service, book an appointment, book a consultation, whatever the case may be. So that's kind of the really powerful thing. And then once you're ready to go, I mean, you can publish this to an integration. So when you're ready to go, this is good. You can kind of click in here. You can make further tweaks. I'm not going to get a lot into this right now, but there are other videos on my channel which you can see. But I can edit any part of this. I can edit this with AI. I can change, I can have AI rewrite the titles. I can do it myself. There's an AI assistant which you can ask to do anything. So you don't even have to do anything on here. I can ask to change this first paragraph or whatever the case may be, which is really cool. But when you're good to go, you can publish this article to your integration. So you can link it to any integration that you have, that wherever your website's housed, and it'll automatically publish these articles. And you can do as many as you want. You can have it publish 5 articles a day, 10 articles a day, 3 a week, whatever the case may be. But getting out as much high quality content as possible is really key to this strategy, because it's going to put more lines in the water, more chances to be found, and the ability for more people to find you. So that's key number one, once you have the ability and understanding to create these articles. Number 2 is going to be turning these amazing articles into lead magnets. So how do you do that? Well, Arvow allows you to be able to do that. So you can create lead magnets and embed them in these articles on your website. So not only are these articles very user-friendly, they're giving a lot of really good information, but now they become interactive with the lead magnet. Because the lead magnets are usually very cumbersome, very hard to do. Because a normal lead magnet, what you have to do is create thank you page, or create a opt-in page, which they basically put their name and email, and then basically it'll send them an email with the freebie, with the free guide, free tool. But usually you also have to create a thank you page as well. So this is a lot of work to be able to create all these steps, and then you still have to count on them putting in their email address to be able to submit it. But this allows you to be able to create interactive lead magnets to woo them and give them really quality information and build that know, like, and trust before they ever submit their information. So this is one we did for a realtor, and you can see it basically is asking them what's their total household yearly income, and then they click to see their home budget. So it's for people that want to see, like, okay, I make this much money. What is my budget? How much can I afford? So basically you can do anything. I created this prompt basically telling AI what I want to generate from what they enter. So basically, I want that to generate an appropriate home buying budget based on the user's household income. And then the input placeholder is basically just telling the user, okay, what do you put in here? You know what I mean? And then the button text is click here to see your new home budget. So they would click here. So it's basically just telling them what to do. So just say they make $200,000. Very simple, very interactive, as you can see. They would click here to see what's their budget is. And again, if you're embedding this in that article, it's very interactive. Then it's telling them what their budget is, what they can afford, and why it is that way, based on data, based on usable information. And then it's going to ask them to sign up. It's going to ask them to sign up for new tips. So they're more apt to sign up now because I gave them the article, I gave them an interactive lead magnet, which gave them really great information. Now they're like, oh, okay, I have a lot of trust in this company, this business, because it gave me so much without asking for anything. So then they can put their email in, and then basically it'll go here to a list, which you can export to a CSV file, and then basically market to them later on. So you can see how this is really, really powerful and enables you to collect a lot of leads from every single piece of content that you put out there, because it's giving them a lot of good information. So that's step number 2, or that's bonus, or that's a secret number 2, whatever the heck you want to call it. Number 3 is being able to repurpose YouTube content and viral YouTube content for the same thing. So what you can do, say you're in the real estate niche, maybe you have a YouTube channel, maybe you don't, it doesn't matter. You can go on here and search for things in your silo, in your content silo, that you want to use for content. So here's one on first-time homebuyer tips. So this would go into the first-time homebuyer niche. 109,000 views, so quality content. You can copy this link, go over to Arvow, go over to the articles, and pop it in here and create a YouTube to blog post, and then repurpose it for your own content. So you click here, add the video, and then once you add the video, it's going to go down here. It's going to go to the articles, and then you can create multiple articles from it, or you can create just one article from it. So it'll go here. Again, you can edit it, make tweaks, make small tweaks if you want. If it's good to go, you hit generate article, and then it's going to go into the generations tab, and you're going to see here is that article from that YouTube video. You're giving the person credit. It's embedded here, so you're giving them credit. So they're going to be able to get views from it. So you're attributing it to them. So it's perfectly ethical, but then it's also helping you because it's creating a very in-depth, very user-friendly article from this video when you didn't have to do any of the work. And again, you can take that lead magnet, what we just created for real estate, and embed it somewhere in this article, which is going to further make it even more interactive and benefit you even more when you share it out to social media, when you share it out to your website, to your blog posts. So that's secret number 3 to further enhance what you're doing as far as your content strategy. Number 4 is basically going to forums, Reddit, Quora, Facebook groups, and basically replying. So what you're going to do there, you're going to find these different groups, right? And then you're going to find questions, and then you're going to answer the questions. You're going to use a full sentences, a couple paragraphs, answer these questions with a lot of value, give value first. And then what you can do is link to one of these articles that you published using this software. So again, this software, there's a link below. You can try this out, 10% off. Make sure you check this out. But when you're using this software generating these articles, you're going to respond, and then you're going to drop a link, like, hey, here's an article that we have on this topic. So you can basically give them even more information if they want it. Either way, you're answering their question, giving them value, and be like, hey, you want more information? Check out this article. So it's not spammy. It's basically just giving them the information. And then from there, they're going to take the reins, go to the article, possibly enter their information in from the lead magnet, or bounce to another page for one of your services, book a call, book a service, whatever the case may be. So that is really powerful. It's a little bit more work, but it works very well. The conversions work very well. Now, the other thing that you can do is once you have this content, whether you create it from YouTube videos or from the SEO, you can repurpose this content. So this is really powerful because the work is already done for you. So you can repurpose this content, and you can create, maybe you create a graphic or a quote out of here to post. You could also do kind of a carousel post with different bits of information on Facebook. So you can pull out information from here, maybe a couple bullet points, and do a carousel post. You can create a short video from this content, basically summarizing the content. So you can create a short or a reel from just highlighting the bullet points here because it's already done for you. Like, hey, here's bullet points, or here's top 3 tips on this. Create this video and then share it out to social media, share it out to your social media channels, whatever you want to do. So that's what you can use it for. You can basically take this content and create an email from it. So you can basically just take all this content, you can copy it, create an email or a teaser email to send out to your email list because it's already done for you. And then number 5 is maybe you can create like a story post or maybe a poll from this content as well. So that's all things that you can do because this content is already generated for you. So repurpose it. That's where people mess up. They spend a lot of time creating new content. When you can repurpose and create new content from the old content that you've already done without doing a lot of extra work. So that is number 5. And a bonus tip for you guys to keep in mind is as you're posting these articles up, see what's working. If you have, say you have your different silos that we already talked about for real estate. Maybe you have this is first-time home buyers. Maybe this is sellers. Maybe this is investors. Well, maybe the sellers is getting a lot of traffic. When you're posting the selling articles, it's getting a lot of traffic. It's getting a lot of leads. Do more of this content. Do less of this content. Less of this content. Double down on this. That's what they're telling you is people are wanting. So capitalize on this. Doesn't mean that you shouldn't do any of this content to keep trying it, but this is where you should focus on. And this is where this tool makes it easy because once you already have the inputs in here, you can create as many articles as you want. You can keep creating articles on that topic, as many as you want. So, because when you have the input here, so this is revenue-based financing or whatever the input's in, I can continue to generate articles from this input, from these keywords. And they'll be different every time. So it makes it a lot easier. You can set up this as an auto blog as well, which you can do blog automation. Set up an auto blog, which is really nice. So if you go in here just real quick, You can do I'm just do a test campaign, auto blog. So I can do an auto blog from a feed. I can set that up from a website, from a YouTube feed, from keywords. It'll generate and publish. I just select, I want 5 articles a day, 3 articles a day, whatever the case may be. Or you can have it generate from an input that I manually create, and it'll generate and publish on its own. Or you can have it do feed, generate, and then it won't publish it. I'll go in and publish it. So those are the options for you. It's very versatile. And then again, you can integrate this with your website. You can have it automatically publish on your social media as well. So this is kind of your one-stop shop SEO and content creation strategy to be able to grow your business, grow your website, get all the traffic. But those are the 5 secrets and tips that I use to generate a lot of leads with this tool with not a lot of work, because it does the lion's share, 95% of the work for you. You have to do very little work. So if you like that, try it below. Again, there is a link. There is a coupon code. You're going to love it. I guarantee it's going to help your business if you use it. Also, here's another video that I created for you on how to use this tool to optimize your SEO on your website with one click. It has that is website optimizer built into it as well. Another one of the really great features of this amazing tool. So check this video out here. But that's it. I'll be back with another good video for you soon. Have an amazing rest of your day.